Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, starting with the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will going to start our new chapter. It is unit 18 of social studies book. The name of the chapter is Story of Pakistan. Let's read together. Long ago, the regions now comprising India, Pakistan and Bangladesh were one country. Can you see the map? I have attached a map for your reference. This is Pakistan, India and Bangladesh. Okay, so these three states, these three countries, a very long time ago, they were just a one country. ये तीनों states एक ही country कहलाते थे, and that country was called subcontinent. They were ruled by Hindu kings. उसको उस वक्त Hindu kings rule करते थे. Then the Muslims came into this region. फिर मुसलमान इस subcontinent में आए. So when Muslims came, Muslims कब आए? Muhammad bin Qasim, who conquered Sindh, brought Islam in subcontinent. What happened that one of the Muslim trader ship was going to Sri Lanka. एक Muslim trader ships श्रीलंका जा रही थी. तो when it reached to Sindh, जब वो सिंध के पास पहुंची, the pirates in the Sindh at that time, उस वक्त सिंध में pirates होते थे, they captured that ship and they captured all those traders. So Muhammad bin Qasim came to release those traders and he captured Sindh. उसने सिंध को captured किया and then when he went back, जब वो वापस गया, some of the Muslim army men, they stayed in subcontinent. तो वो subcontinent में ही रह गए. So from them the Islam spread to all these three regions. Not only them but also some more Muslim Sufis उन्होंने भी आके इस्लाम को फिर subcontinent में फैलाया. So later on when आहिस्ता आहिस्ता Muslim rulers started establishing their rule over subcontinent. और when they captured the Delhi, जब उन्होंने दिल्ली को capture किया, so they ruled over whole subcontinent. उन्होंने पूरे subcontinent को rule करना शुरू कर दिया. Islam spread in this region not by sword. Sword means तलवार, but with love. इस्लाम यहाँ पर इस region में subcontinent में तलवार के जरिए नहीं फैला बल्कि प्यार के जरिए फैला. Hundreds of Muslim Sufi saints came here and lived here to tell the people about the love of God and the love of human beings. At that time, actually, Hindu system has caste system. The higher class were treated like God, कि उनको बिल्कुल बहुत ज़्यादा आला समझा जाता था, and the lower class there is no one to ask them. कि lower class को कोई पूछता ही नहीं था. So when they saw that Islam has no class system, lots of Hindu people they became Muslims. Many people became Muslims when they saw the kind of pious lives these saints used to live. तो उन saints की life से मुतासिर होके they become Muslims. So nobody came from outside except those Sufi saints and some Muslims, but lots of people from the India जो उधर के ही रहने वाले थे, they converted into Muslims. वो मुसलमान हो गए थे. In 1600 AD when there was Muslim rule, ठीक है, सबसे पहले हिंदू रूल था and then we have Muslim rule. Around 1680 the British and other European merchants came to this region. British और दूसरे European traders, तिजारत करने वाले ताजिर, वो इस region में आए, वो subcontinent आए. They had heard many stories about the wealth of the people living here. The people used to present gold as a gift to their gods. Subcontinent was very rich country in agriculture. Subcontinent was also rich in precious stones. Kohinoor was one of the stones. So they thought that they will only carry out trade first and once they will get the chance they will going to capture subcontinent. तो उन्होंने पहले trade करना शुरू किया and when they saw that the Muslim rulers are getting weaker, they start attacking and capturing the land. In 1857, many people in India, including Hindus and Muslims, they joined together to fight a war of independence against the British. When Britishers they started occupying their lands and when they started attacking on their lands, what happened that Hindus and Muslims they joined their hands together and they started a war against the Britishers and they called this war a war of independence, that they will get freedom from the Britishers. What happened that Britishers at that time they asked Hindus to join them so that they were going to provide them the power to rule over Muslims. क्योंकि उस टाइम पे मुसलमान रूलर थे, तो उन्होंने हिंदुओं को कहा कि आप हमें ज्वाइन कर लें and when we will going to be together we will defeat the Muslims. हम लोग मुस्लिम्स को हरा देंगे and then we will give you the power and you will rule the Muslims. के फिर हम आपको पावर देंगे और फिर आप मुसलमानों पे रूल करेंगे. So in this way Hindus joined the Britishers in that war. तो फिर Hindus मुसलमानों को छोड़ के they joined Britishers in that war, and so the Muslims were defeated and British removed the last Mughal king from the throne of Delhi. और फिर क्या हुआ, जो लास्ट मुगल रूलर या लास्ट मुस्लिम रूलर था उसको ब्रिटिशर्स ने रिमूव किया फ्रॉम द थ्रोन ऑफ दिल्ली. द वन हु रूल्स द दिल्ली एट दैट टाइम, जो दिल्ली को उस वक्त रूल करता था, ही रूल्स द होल सब कॉन्टिनेंट, वो पूरे सब कॉन्टिनेंट को रूल करता था. सो व्हेन दे रिमूव द मुस्लिम रूलर फ्रॉम द दिल्ली, यानी उन्होंने फिर पूरे सब कॉन्टिनेंट के ऊपर रूल करना शुरू कर दिया था. नाउ द क्वीन विक्टोरिया द क्वीन ऑफ इंग्लैंड, शी बिकेम द रूलर ऑफ ऑल ऑफ इंडिया, यानी पूरे इंडिया की, यानी पाकिस्तान, इंडिया, बांग्लादेश पे फिर क्वीन विक्टोरिया की हुकूमत थी. एंड हु वाज क्वीन विक्टोरिया? शी वाज द क्वीन ऑफ इंग्लैंड एट दैट टाइम. वो उस वक्त इंग्लैंड की क्वीन थी, तो वो पूरे इंडिया की रूलर बन गई थी. दिस meant दैट इंडिया वॉज नाउ अ ब्रिटिश कॉलोनी, यानी अब इंडिया में ब्रिटिश लॉज इस्तेमाल होंगे, अब इंडिया में ब्रिटिशर्स रूल करेंगे. तो first there were Hindu rulers, then came the Muslim rulers, and after that British rulers came and they started ruling over the subcontinent. उन्होंने फिर इंडिया, पाकिस्तान और बांग्लादेश पे फिर ब्रिटिशर्स ने हुकूमत करना शुरू कर दी. So what we learned today? We learned India, Pakistan and Bangladesh were one country called subcontinent and it was ruled by Hindu kings initially. सबसे पहले वो Hindu kings rule करते थे. किसको? सब कॉन्टिनेंट को. Then Muhammad bin Qasim, he conquered Sindh and brought Islam in subcontinent. Who brought Islam in subcontinent? Muhammad bin Qasim brought Islam in subcontinent. Then Muslim rulers established their rule over subcontinent. आहिस्ता आहिस्ता Muslim rulers, they established their rule over subcontinent. Many people became Muslims when they saw the pious lives Muslim Sufi saints used to live. So many people get inspired by Sufi saints. बहुत से लोग, बहुत से Hindus वो Muslim Sufi saints से inspire होके, मुतासिर होके, they converted into Muslims. They became Muslims. वो मुसलमान बन गए. Then around 1600 AD, the British and other European merchants, they came to subcontinent. When British and European merchants came, they came in 1600 AD. ठीक है? So initially we had Hindu kings, then came the Muslim kings, and then came the Britishers. When the Muslim ruler became weak, European merchants began to attack and occupy their land. Then in 1857, Hindus and Muslims, they fight a war of independence against the British. So Hindus joined British and Muslim lost the war. Who were fighting the war of independence against the British? Hindus and Muslims. They were fighting the war together. When? In 1857. Against whom? Against the Britishers. Then what happened? Hindus joined the Britishers, and who lost the war? Muslims lost the war. British removed the last Muslim king from the throne of Delhi. And when British won the war of independence, जब British ने war of independence जीत ली, they removed the last Muslim king from the throne of Delhi, and the one who captures the Delhi, he ruled the whole subcontinent. So who became the ruler of subcontinent? Queen Victoria, and Queen Victoria was the Queen of England. She became the ruler of subcontinent. Then subcontinent became the which colony? Right, subcontinent became the British colony. The homework is attached with this video, so you have to watch the video and you have to read the chapter unit 18. You have to do the reading of unit 18 till page number 74. Okay, and then you have to do the homework that is given to you in the application.